Hello everybody and welcome back. I am the one Christo and I've got a Nilfgaard deck for you today. Everybody seems to be going and playing full out spies in Nilfgaard. I've got a little bit more of a classic mix of soldiers, spies, and we threw in Masquerade Ball as well. It's kind of based off of one of Shinmiri's decks that he built recently. We refined it, or tried to at least, a little bit during one of my streams. Big shout out to Echo for all of his input. So let's jump into the deck, walk you through it quickly, and then I've got two games for you to take a look at after this. All right, so I want to say it's pretty standard, not a lot of unusual stuff in here. We've got Masquerade Ball, we've got the Usurper, we've got Vinny, Bravins, Joachim. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I think of that as Joaquin Phoenix every time. So you've got Ramon for the soldier package. Ramon loves to not be in your hand in round one. And we've got Affin for Imperial Formation. Pretty much the usual golds, I would say. Dame's a must-have. Again, with Ramon, we're going to play the Crossbowman. A couple Tourney Jousts for some removal. Double Fangs for the poison. Two Arbalists. Only have one Spearman because they're not that great when they're not being played with other soldiers. And we pulled one out to throw in the Hunter. Having some sort of lock, I think right now is really important. The amount of frigates you see, ethereals as well. This deck had no way of dealing with ethereals otherwise, and it just didn't feel like a very good matchup. So this gives you at least an option to slow them down. You've got Magni as almost your only proactive play in the deck, unless you can pull off a Ramon. So a lot of people recently have been switching that out and playing Impera Enforcers instead. So these guys are great. You need to be playing the spies though. And it kind of puts us in an awkward situation because the Enforcers, for the most part, are cards we want to be playing in round three. You know, you want to be playing them along with the Usurper Officers, along with Fergus and things like that give that spying status. And that way you can get a bunch of charges and take away. I like the Crossbowman better because what that allows you to do is use Ramon, the Crossbowman, and your other soldiers to try and secure a win in round one. Don't get me wrong, this deck's game plan isn't necessarily to be a powerhouse in round one. You may or may not be able to really win that round and get a laissez at the end of the game. You can sometimes be okay with just giving up the first round. You can even use Masquerade Ball in round two to stop a bleed if you need to. I've done that fairly often, and honestly it works out pretty well because you still have very good potential in round three with everything else you've got, especially your golds, obviously. But you have a lot of good tools to use in round three. So round one and round two are not the most important. Feel free to, in round one especially, be a little bit more hesitant to use quite a few different tools. Feel free to hold back a little bit and really carry them through in round three. A couple other things you should probably keep top of mind. Things like Magni Division. They get tourney jousted or boiling oiled really easily. Don't hesitate to use a charge off of Imperial Formation if you need to. The fact that you have 4 charges really helps your flexibility in this deck. So you might want to use that for Magni. You might want to use that for Thirsty Dame as well to get over that kind of 5-point threshold. An option there as well, even for the Crossbowmen, having them seized playing in a mirror matchup is always bad news. So you can look at even using the charge there to give an extra boost. I find by the time I get to round three, I probably want to play Roderick. And playing Roderick and ending up with Affin as one of your choices is just awful. So avoid doing that. Use your charges. Don't hesitate to be able to get out your Affin and then be able to use Roderick to get something a little bit more worthwhile. Something else to be careful of and to be mindful of because you can use it is in round three in a mirror matchup. Be careful with your Usurper. What happens is if you use the ability to call back the spying operatives and then he drops Fergus and Fergus tags your operatives as spying, he can use his Usurper and pull all 4 of them back. But knowing that, you can also go ahead and do that yourself. So keep that top of mind because it is an effective tool in the mirror matchup if your opponent plays it wrong. That being said, I'm going to flip over to a couple games right now so you can take a look. One of them is against a mirror matchup with Impera Enforcers, and honestly, this deck holds its own really well despite an awful misplay on my part. So you're going to have that, and I think the other one is up against Northern Realm. So take a look at those. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Twitch. You can find me on Instagram as well. All of that will be in the description. Hit like and subscribe if you like these deck guides. I've put a couple together so far, and if they continue to do well, then I'll be happy to put up more. So take it easy, enjoy the games, and let me know if you have any questions. All right. Lock in this matchup is actually not bad either. 2 poisons, yeah, Echo, it's kind of that sort of deck. It doesn't have enough spies in it either. I still need to work on it some more. I'm not going first, so I don't think I care about Magni. Maybe we do still. Here's Ramon. Do we want to Ramon the Arbalist? Maybe we don't need the Magni then? That's garbage. That's garbage, but that's okay. Yeah, so that was the one, Echo, that kind of had a similar makeup to this. It had the Enforcers in the deck. It had 2 locks in the deck. It didn't run Cupbearer. It ran 1 or 2 additional spies, but again, not really enough to make the Enforcers feel good. So that's why I'm like a little on edge. I don't know if it makes sense. So I wonder what this guy's playing. This is a few different things, right? This Commandos. Always the Frigate. What is this you are sending me? Oh, Heavy Helga. Yeah, so it's something a little bit more like this. Well, this actually is interesting. I think Amnesty is silly broken. Maybe look at that after as a change, something different. Do I just straight up poison that and get it out of here? Or do I invo it? I feel like invoing it is also a decent option. A little early to play it, but I've played so many games and have gotten this thing invoed from me, and they absolutely run amok with it because of, oh, totally. I mean, anything that's like Falibor, Philippa, even Baron is good. I don't think we'll get a Baron out of him, but he's gonna reinforce the boat. I mean, in general, we don't win round 1, so thank you, Vinny, for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. We can't really block him either because all he has to do is drop. Oh, on this side. I mean, technically we can, yes. It's a lot of RNG, but if we're gonna do it, we're better off doing it now. Do we just YOLO it, or do we just poison and assume we're gonna lose this round? I think we poison, just figuring we probably lose this round. Let's wait and see. I mean, okay, what do we have here? Brathen's is actually fine. Vincent's fine. Usurper feels bad. Masquerade Ball's probably okay. Maybe we just bleed it and then hit it with like Joust after or something. Yeah, I'm not opposed to doing this. Jousting now just takes down... Oh, I can joust the... I could have jousted the Royal Guard, right? Yeah, I should have jousted the guard. My bad. That makes this a whole lot more difficult to kill. If he pulls another boat, then I think we should get out of here. Killing this? Again!
If the kingdom arms ahead, I'll give him yours.
Reinforcements? Use reinforcements on his first one, and then he assaulted for the Royal Guard. I'm not opposed to the idea. Just bleed him. We don't really want this card in our hand anyway, right?
Wise choice.
And this way, we'll let the bleed happen. When it comes back around, we can make more of a decision if we want to commit leader charges to it. Thanks. Goodbye.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Okay. I don't know that I care. That's good for us that he got it out. And burnt one not on a thirsty dame. Yeah, exactly. One less thing to kill dames with. I agree. I think at this point, though, we're pretty much done. We could use a joust if we wanted, but I don't think it makes a difference. Plus, that puts us at risk of him not playing another card, right? That puts us at 19. 8 points is still doable if we wanted to. I think I can use one joust. I don't think joust is helping me tremendously in this matchup. Exactly, he takes 3 bleeds. So that's why I'm okay with this, because we can definitely catch up with a couple leader charges and something, I think. And the thing too, actually, Echo, you were saying before, killing the first Royal Guard would have secured the round, but it wouldn't have, because he was just going to amphibious the other one, and we still wouldn't have been able to remove that. Let's make him play another card. I'm okay with this. We're probably better in a short round, theoretically. Because his goal is going to be to use ability and all that, so... if he pushes us in 2, we might be a bit annoyed, but... did he trigger and doesn't know what to play now? I'm very happy with that. That is a very good bleed there. Good call on the tourney joust. We just traded a joust for a Voimir. And now we're done. We haven't done exceptionally well against Northern Realms decks, though. We draw junk like that. So what are we thinking? Is he going to go... because he's at 7 cards, so he could very well... yes. Yeah, because he's going to straight up pass. So I actually think I dumped the second Arbalist. We'll just keep the Crossbowman. I don't think so either. So we'll just keep one of the 2. Do we want the lock? I'm like kind of torn on if I want the lock. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking. My only thing, what else do we need in here? Well, Roddy gets us... Lock for ship is good. Just, again, and we need Roderick to either ball, usurper, Brathens. So we do need to draw more, but that's okay because we get 3 more cards. Now he decides if he wants to bleed us or not. He does not. We do that. We both go in full everything and see what happens. And actually the lock isn't bad with Masquerade Ball too. If we do want to lock and we want to get a poison out of it as well. He's gonna get Amphibious Assault back, right? So I don't think we need 2 dames, right? A lot of this stuff is worse. And I don't want to break Affin. Maybe we keep the dame. Maybe we keep the dame. Drop 1 proactively. Can try and get Affin out though. He's the problem. Right, well, we have enough aristocrats. It doesn't matter. We could even drop both dames, boost them, get Affin out, get Roderick out, get Masquerade Ball out. Not too bad. Well, it's risky because of Affin, and then in reality, other than Ball or Brathens, like, we're not feeling great about it, right? So I don't know that I want a Roderick right away, Roscoe, and reason being, if let's say his first card is Frigate, we can't lock it without proccing a without grabbing a Fangs, and I don't want that. I'd rather do this and see what he does. Because if he starts playing other stuff first, I'm okay with just going in with the poison right away. Yes. Yeah, so we can dame, we can even dame twice. And even dame plus Fergus is still good. Like there's we have a few plays we can still make. Because yeah, if he drops a Frigate, we lock it, boost the Hunter. Boost the Hunter, drop the dame, boost the dame. No, ball's not guaranteed, we have 3. We have Affin. It will be guaranteed, Echo, once we get this clown out of our deck.
When I do the tenderizing, there's nothing left to fry.
Part of me just wants to get Affin out right now. Because he's gonna want to hit that and then boiling oil it. So I need to boost it to 8. That's fair. But whatever we grab from Joachim also... Like, I have to either boost this again or I have to lock it. And we don't really want to lock it because we want the Frigate. That's what I'm thinking, Echo. I think that's the best play.
A taste of Northley, isn't it?
And it gets this out, and then next turn we can go into... Well, the thing is we need both dames at 8 if we don't want them to die. Affin loves to be on top for Joachim. Yeah, man, we need that shit out of here. I've had such bad luck with this card. Because this makes this really awkward now, right? Because he can't actually hit it and then boiling oil. And if he wants to spend more cards killing a dame, I'm fine. Or it's always Magni. It is always Magni. I've got 2 of them just waiting for him to grab. If he could grab Brathens, though, I would wet myself. He's gonna go formation to bleed one. He really, really wants this chick dead. Which, I mean, I think he's gonna get it, but now I think we just Roderick. We get our ball going. He can't kill both of them in one turn. Oh shit, we could joust it. Joust does play into Baron too much. Let him kill one, I'm okay with it. Actually, that boosted by one, so he still can't kill it with oil, yeah. Why did he even care then?
I smell a leak.
Oh, you wanted me to play it on the other side to spawn the dame next to it. So if he kills that one, it purifies. I get what you're saying, Roscoe. If he wanted to boiling oil this, he would have to do it with while purifying the other one. I gotcha. So while we're talking about memes, do I just Fergus now and get the 3 points off of all three of them? I think I do. I don't think there's anything else to do, right? Bomb, yo, how many bomb heavers have I seen? I've seen so many bomb heavers. God, that's so many points. Do you eat all the memes? Fergus is a meme machine. I mean, he has to have his boat, right? He spent his second assault. Didn't he? He didn't spend his second assault. Oh, he, Balabor, don't care. I mean, yoinking Falibor feels pretty good. Cookie jar! Ball so strong. So strong. I have seen, I mean, there are a lot of heavers in the meta. Thank you, Cookie Jar, for the follow. Thank you for the follow. So I think we have two lines of play here. One, we just yank Falibor because Falibor actually plays really nicely into the Cutthroat and Roderick. Otherwise, we could still joust the Dame, keep it alive. We could play Usurper, which would also boost the Dame. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I want to keep my my thirsty Dame alive. Where's his good cards though? Like, I totally get he's gonna Baron this. Oh, maybe that's his boat? That's his Odo. Oh, he's setting up Viz then.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Yeah, we don't want Roderick boosting everybody else. And we can, it also gives us the option to Vincent him, right? Oh shit, that's true. He wants the boost for Anna. Or the stupid fucking frigate. So much lock value. I still think the frigate's definitely late to the party. He only gets a couple out of it. And actually, we can Joaquin next to it as well to... Never mind, he's a soldier. That doesn't help me any. Like, I think I agree that keeping... Well, the thing about Joust is Uprising is still gonna boost Anna, right? He's not gonna drop her naked, no matter what. Vincent, Roddy? Actually, no. Vincent the boost, right? Yeah, the 9. The 9. The thing is too, if we do end up Yenvoing Falibor, we can hit his volunteers and kill them for the most part. I don't know if he's a ton of boost left. And he would have dropped Anna by now, you think? Yeah, I think Yenning Falibor is the next play. And then, exactly. Exactly.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
It's a good viz. It's not a great viz.
We'll find the princess and wait.
Yeah, he's not gonna have anything better for me to Yenvo than that. Well, he's gonna kill the Dame with Baron. There's nothing I can do about it. He gets final say. And I can't imagine him being stupid enough to play Baron in the back row. I think Fally's still the best player right now. Because I can still hit a 3, I'm gonna hit a 2, then I'm gonna get a 1. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Well, it gives us less Scytheman value, right? He didn't ping for the, I guess he really doesn't want me to kill a 2. What if I just joust Odo? If I joust Odo and put him at 2, then I go 3-2. Yeah, I think, oh, that's actually probably a better play. Actually, we can hit the Heaver. He goes for bleeding from Baron. I can't imagine him doing that. I cannot imagine him. I don't think it matters. I don't think he has anything left that matters. Unless he plays another Scytheman. I'm gonna do this. If he has another Scytheman, then good for him. I don't know of many lists that play 2. If he does, I'm an asshole. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, we don't actually care. That was a very poor choice on his part. Oh, is it Shin's list? How many points does he get? 17? 19?
Oh, what a lovely tea party.
Hey, a proactive Magni. That's nice. Go away, Affin. 2 proactive Magnis. 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it would have been 6. I think. I don't need 2 dames. Why can't I get the crossbowman now? I mean, this is actually still good with that, right? It would be 12? I thought they're, oh, they're not 2 points, they're 4 points. You're right, you're right, you're right. You not watch me do it? I literally boost for this specific reason. Yeah, they're 3, you're right. It would have been 12 points, plus 2 off of the, 2 pings off the enforcers. 2 more pings, so I think that would have made the difference. Well, how much did we lose by, and how much was Brathen's worth, though? Because Brathen's was worth... Brathen's was worth... Is he in my hand? Poison. Get out of here with your poison. Brathen's was worth 12. So we would come out a bit ahead on that trade. Plus, what did he Yenvo? How many points was it? Uh, 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4? 12? 12. Well, we still would have played the Brathens. Yeah, it would have been 13. But we're still playing the Brathens. That wouldn't have changed. So we ping that after with the Spearman, probably. Because we still would have kept the spy points. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty darn good. But this is kind of how Nilfgaard always works in round 1. I don't have enough shitty bronzes to throw at you? Okay, I win. Locke is good. Ramon is good. Ramon into Spearman is less good. Ramon into Crossbowman would be very good. Affin very bad. Roderick, not great. Arbalist OP. Yes, sir. Do I just pass here? I know it feels bad. You never use leader charge in round 1? I think using 1 leader charge in round 1 to guarantee the win is okay. Most of the situations I've run into in round 3 is I need to play... I need to play Roddy anyway, so I'm kind of burning them off regardless. I don't know, like, I could just dump Ramon here, because I don't want soldiers in my hand. I want to keep the lock. I get some gold out of my deck for Roderick, too. I'm okay with that. But I think now we have to pass. You definitely cannot, Matt. Echo, you just have to hang out in my channel more. Not that you don't already hang out in here enough. You want to get back to 15,000, Echo? Oh, you know what? It's because they... we want Usurper. Yeah, they... The Twitch reduced the multiplier now. Do I have to keep that poison? I do have to keep that poison. And Usurper's not guaranteed. Balls. Ramon would be broken right now? Why would Ramon... Oh, with the soldier draws. Well, I think we've established that this is what happens. Brenda today, Vizima tomorrow. So, here's a question for you guys. I kind of like... So, Cookie, if you're asking, I think the answer is now yes, Enforcers might be better. I'm wondering if I don't just drop Ball, boost the Dame to protect her a bit, then next turn lock the Hunter, get the poison, and poison the other unit. And that makes sense in my head, at least. I think that makes sense in my head. Because if I don't handle these immediately, I just lose. Also true, Matt. But then again, I don't have anything proactive, really. So even if I had gone first, I don't know what I would have done, to be completely honest. That's fair. Well, 2 pings ain't good enough, friend. You get locked. You get poisoned. Like, thankfully, we have answers to it, and it's not, doesn't feel bad. No more. Correct. I mean, so we could technically Vincent into another poison, but I think developing the Dame at this point is better. We'll drop the Dame, we'll buff her up a little bit. I need Affin out ASAP for Roderick to hopefully get me Usurper. So I think it's okay.
A taste of Nordling, is it?
Well, yeah, so that's the thing. We could technically drop Vincent, kill 1 poison, get a poison, hit that, and then drop another one. But I want to get Dame out to at least get her rolling a little bit. So this is a touch slower and a bit greedier, but not too bad in reality.
I wonder what my slingers would have captured this time.
Because the thing is, too, we have nothing else to do, right? We want to try and grab Usurper with Roddy, so we don't need that now. So Roderick and Fergus might be our last 2 turns. Roderick, assuming we get what we want. Otherwise, we just feel bad. The other bright side of Fergus is Fergus also sets up Vincent, right? Oh, there's Fergalicious.
I feel an edict come on.
Let's just finish that off. I'm gonna treat myself with some yogurts. Some yogurt. I don't know why I picture everybody in Europe saying yogurt the same way Gordon Ramsay does. Yogurt? We call it yogurt in North America. I need a new emote, guys. I have room for one more emote. I need ideas. You have any? If I get lazy, it's just gonna be a GG emote. Well, that messes up our shit a little bit. Because I feel like hoping for the Purify is not the best play. I mean, maybe it is. Opponent trying to poison Dunker emote. I like that, Matt. I do. If I could put that in a 12 pixel by 12 pixel image, then I would. Jogits, maybe try walking instead. It's a good point, Sleepy. It's a good point. So that's the thing. I'm kind of feeling like we're in a really shitty spot, actually. Nothing to Yen. Nothing good to Joachim. Maybe we do go get the Purify?
You shall know the Emperor's fury! Need is best served bloody.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man, look what I did. I'm all thumbs today.
Maybe I need a rope one.
The continent will quake beneath Nilfgaardian hoof.
I'm really upset about that. I must have clicked on it 47 times. And like, purify. What else could you purify? You can't even purify this guy. I'm thinking my turn's out, man. Maybe I'll make a rope emote. Now that he realizes I can't actually purify this thing, he's just gonna chill and kill it later.
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Oh, we could maybe do that. That's how he got his other fucking poison out. I am pissed off about that. Do I steal his Brathens again? Yenvo Fergus. There's nothing to Vincent yet. I could make something to Vincent with Fergus. He's actually pretty useless. Unless I get Brathens and then go get the Enforcer. Oh, fuck, I am upset about that. Screw this. Yen Athen? It's true, he comes back. I could do that. I'm mad about that. This is not a game I should have... Well, maybe I still should have lost it, but... Should have been a lot closer.
Barbarians all.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted thereon.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Well, that's points, right? For science. We Fergus 3 things. One that we plan on Vincenting. So possibly Fergie. Probably want to Vincent that. Get some charges, ping some shit. Now he evos us back. Only we had 12 more points, right, Cookie? If only my fingers could work a little faster. Click a little more. You gonna purify his Enforcer? One charge. Well, that dies to Vincent at least. There's some good news here.
These I invade. These I sign a treaty with.
Usurper. Ow.
All gentlemen have their vices.
Only Ooh, what a lovely tea party.
I do not deserve that one. I mean, I will take it. I'm not going to complain. But I do not deserve that one.